Hello and welcome back to English for Work and Digital Life. This is day 3. Today's topic is join an online meeting. Online meetings are very common today. We use online meetings for work, school, interviews, projects, and teamwork. Sometimes we need to say hello. Sometimes we need to check the sound. Sometimes we need to ask a question. Sometimes we need to share our screen. You do not need difficult English for an online meeting. You only need clear, polite, and useful sentences. Today, we will learn practical English for joining and participating in online meetings. When you join an online meeting, you can start with a simple greeting. You can say, "Good morning, everyone." "Hello, everyone, nice to see you." "Hi, can you hear me clearly?" If you have a sound problem, you can say, "Sorry, I'm having connection issues." "Sorry, my microphone is not working. Could you please repeat that?" If you want to ask a question, you can say, "I have a question about this. Could you explain that again, please?" These sentences are simple but very useful. Now let's learn some useful sentences. The first sentence is, "Can you hear me clearly?" You can use this sentence when you join a meeting and want to check your sound. The second sentence is, "Sorry, I'm having connection issues." This means your internet or meeting connection is not working well. The third sentence is, "Could you please repeat that?" This is a polite way to ask someone to say something again. The fourth sentence is, "I have a question about this." You can use this sentence when you want to ask about a topic. The fifth sentence is, "Let me share my screen." You can use this when you want to show your work, document, or presentation. Now let's listen to a short online meeting example. Host says, "Good morning, everyone. Let's start the meeting." Alex says, "Good morning." Alex says, "Can you hear me clearly?" Host says, "Yes, we can hear you." Alex says, "Great, thank you." Host says, "Today we will talk about the project update." Alex says, "I have a question about this part." Host says, "Sure, please go ahead." Alex says, "Could you please explain the deadline again?" Host says, "Of course, the deadline is Friday." Alex says, "Thank you, that is clear now." Host says, "Does anyone have any other questions?" Alex says, "No, thank you." Now it is your turn. Repeat after me. "Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me clearly?" "Sorry, I'm having connection issues." "Could you please repeat that?" "I have a question about this." "Could you please explain that again?" "Let me share my screen." "Thank you for your time." "That is clear now." "Sure, please go ahead." Great job. Try to say these sentences slowly and clearly. You can use them in online meetings, classes, interviews, and team discussions. Today, we learned useful English for joining an online meeting. Remember, good communication makes meetings easier. You should be clear, you should be polite, you should listen carefully, you should ask questions when you do not understand. You do not need perfect English. You only need useful English. Before we finish, repeat this sentence with me. "Can you hear me clearly?" Again. "Can you hear me clearly?" Great job. Thank you for listening to Day 3 of English for Work and Digital Life. Keep learning, keep practicing, and see you in Day 4.